Lofted down the ground, boundary for Smith. Mitch Marsh sees Australia home, and they charge into the semi-final on Thursday against South Africa.
Labuschagne on the field, Zampa with the ball, and Mitchell Marsh registering his second ton of this Cricket World Cup. Gives Australia the 7th win in a row as they carry momentum into the knockouts. Hi, I'm Ridhima Pathak and you're watching the Digital Daily. Australia put Bangladesh to bat first and Bangladesh got off to a flying start. And Hridoy's 74 of 79 powered Bangladesh to a 306. Australia chased it down comfortably with 32 balls to spare and a splendid 177 of 132 by Mitchell Marsh sealed the chase, registering an 8-wicket win. Let's take a look at the road to the final. India meets New Zealand at Wankhede. South Africa meets Australia at the Eden Gardens. And the two winners meet each other for the finals of the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup 2023 at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. A dominating 8-wicket win for Australia. Hello and welcome everyone. I've got Ricky Ponting with me. Ricky, highest run chase ever for Australia in a World Cup. 7 wins in a row. That's one way to end the league stage and enter the semis.
Yeah, it was a very comprehensive performance today from Australia. I mean, I still don't think they're at their absolute best with the ball. They didn't get much movement up front today. They sort of struggled to make early inroads to the Bangladeshi batting, and it was probably the Bangladeshi batting that let the Australians back into the game, to be fair. I mean, all their batsmen got starts. No one sort of went on to make a big score like Mitchell Marsh did, which could have been the difference in the game. But you talk about their highest ever run chase. Their previous highest ever was their last game as well. So 2 big run chases in their last couple of games, individual players getting a lot of confidence going into the semi-finals, exactly what Australia would want.
Do you think it was structured, 2 good partnerships, and of course, Mitch Marsh very well on the road to a double ton?
I think they structured the run chase really well. I mean, I don't think they really had to get out of second gear. You know, it was a great wicket, you know, and a Bangladeshi attack that opted to go with the 4 spinners today and just the 2 seamers. So that probably played into Australia's hands a little bit, the fact that the wicket didn't spin. But yeah, great to see Mitchell Marsh. You know, he had a game off to go back to Australia. Has looked good at different times in this World Cup. I heard him interviewed tonight. He said a couple of games ago he sort of lost his intent and lost a bit of momentum, but he certainly gained all that back tonight with a 177 not out in a great partnership with Steve Smith. So both those players going to the semi-finals full of confidence.
Right. You also mentioned something very special about Labuschagne on the field. You said he should be called an all-rounder just with the way he creates wickets on the field. How impressive was he there?
Yeah, well, he's created 2 run-outs by himself today. And, you know, when bowlers are bowling well, they want support of their fielders. And you know, Marnus has always been a great fielder. He's always someone that's aware and alert to what's going on in the game and always trying to make an impact on the game. So, you know, within the matter of 3 or 4 overs today, he himself took 2 wickets. And that's the way that I look at it. If they're run-outs that are created wholly and solely by the fieldsman with an individual effort like his were, you can count those as wickets. So, you know, guys that excel like he does with the 2 skills of the game, with batting and fielding, I think they deserve to be called all-rounders, yeah.
I'll tell you what, these 2 run-outs can very well be a part of the ICC digital collectible. So you guys go to crictos.com and make these and many such moments from the World Cup your very own. Well, bowling definitely requires to get into the next gear for Australia, but Adam Zampa has been unbelievable. Yeah. Now he's the leading wicket taker in this World Cup. How crucial has his role been in Australia's success in this tournament?
Yeah, look, I think he's Australia's key man. He's their most crucial player. You know, the facts and figures will look after themselves and speak for themselves. Basically, when he doesn't get wickets, Australia don't win. And once again today, you know, 2 for 32 on a wicket that didn't really turn at all. He's definitely their key man and someone that they need to have 2 good games in semi-final if they want to go into the final.
I guess we'll just have to stay tuned, but Australia doing Australian things, of course, gaining that momentum and being as dominant as they can come the knockouts. Now, Bangladesh, on the other hand, will have to wait for the India-Netherlands game to find out if they qualify for the Champions Trophy 2025. Thank you so much for joining us, Ricky. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
Well, that's all from the MCA in this particular edition of the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup. Thank you for watching. Stay updated with the ICC Cricket World Cup app and wish you guys a very, very happy Diwali.